This is BMW R1200C 2002, and today we are gonna disassemble a tank because we're gonna get access to a battery. I'm gonna install a pigtail to charge my battery so I don't have to take on and off the tank every time my battery going dead. So to do this, first thing you have to start is to put the bike on a center stand or a service stand. This is an original BMW service stand, so I strongly recommend it. You use something like this. It's a very, very convenient tool. Basically, it's designed go only for this bike. So it's got 2 pins and the frame got 2 holes, and you just stick through the holes. One is on one side, the other is on my side. You click it, you bring the bike to a straight position, and you press with the foot, and you got some leverage, and then bike is straight down. Another thing you have to do, because now the front wheel is kind of in the free air, so it's a good thing to block the wheel with something. I'm just gonna use a box with a mobile oil, and I'll find another box, something a little bit heavy to keep the wheel in place. I think this is a good enough. So let's start this procedure. The first thing you're gonna take it off is saddlebags, if your motorcycle had one. So basically you have to open, there is a lock on the saddlebags, just lift it up, go behind, you press the plastic thing behind and you pull it up and comes off. Another thing, let's take the air filter. So I already took it from the other side, so you just basically press it and pull it away from the bike. It's pretty simple too. There is 3 pins and they go with the 3 holes with the rubber. 1, 2, and the third one is over there. So in order to put it back, you just have to press it. Really simple. And the whole thing, it's gonna operate with the 3 Allen wrenches. Number 3, number 4, and number 5. So first thing, we'll take it off. It will be a seat. The seat is mounted with 2 screws on each side. So I already took the other one from the other side. So one on each side, on the end of the seat, and you just take this off. Another thing you're gonna take it off is this little metal thing. It's mounted with 2 screws also. One. Let's put them in a safe place. So this is the real one. So you will do the same thing with the other one on the other side. Both of these panels, they have to go off, and the next thing will be to unscrew the tank. So another 2 screws with the number 5 Allen key wrench. One is right there. That's the one. And the same location for the other one on the other side. Second one. And now we have to disconnect the gas line and the air line. So what I did previously, and this is something I recommended to do it, I carried out both of these hoses and I install quick release. So with the quick release, it's very simple to disconnect those hoses. A little bit drop of the gas. So that's one, and the other one is just the air. Okay, so you got 2 hoses disconnect. You have to disconnect one of the electric connection. You just press on the both sides and you gently pull it off. And one more thing you have to disconnect. I believe it's one air pressure hose. Not this one. I believe I got pretty full tank, so it's gonna be kind of heavy. So you got one hose over there, but it's not connected to anything. So the only one you have to disconnect, actually, I think is this one. Okay, and I think this is ready to take it off. One more thing you probably can do, you can mark which hose gonna be connected together. So I'm just gonna, just to be safe, I'm gonna mark them. So this one belongs to this one. So these are two together and these are two together. So you disconnect this, you disconnect the two fuel line, one electric and one air. And I think your gas tank is ready to be removed. It's good to have probably the pretty much empty tank, but mine I think is pretty much full. And the gas tank is very expensive, so I already set it up something so I can lay this down in the secure and the safe place. So the way probably you pick it up, you just have to maybe grab on the back, pull it away from front and lift it up. And just slowly put it on the side. Okay, and then you will have the access to a battery. So I think this will be pretty much it. It's a pretty much basically straight up forward. So when you're gonna put it back, your gas tank, first you have to hook it up on those two rubbers. There is a clamp on both sides. They just gonna go and kind of slide and clamp it on this, and you just push it down until it's gonna match those two openings with the hose for the bolt. So now I'm just gonna reinstall my battery, and I think this is it for this one. And I will see you on next one. I'm gonna do next one to how to change the oil, engine oil and the filter oil. The next one I'll do how to change the gear oil, and the next one I will do how to change the drive shaft oil, and the last one I will do how to drain an ABS pump with brake fluid.